Today, it's the National Football League. It's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the visiting team.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between our visitors and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They've gone a full half season since their last loss, winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
In the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
On first down, Peterson. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Peterson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Peterson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Peterson. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Back to throw. Peterson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Looking to throw. Peterson. That is caught by Williams for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Reeves, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Reeves. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one off the mark, a little late with the throw. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Well, the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Peterson throwing on first down. Finding space at the 40. Down the left sideline. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 84 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Pardon me, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Off-play action. Reeves. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play there for the Texans. 51 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw. Reeves throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200+ right now. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another 1st down run right there.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now Peterson on 1st and 10. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Peterson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A give up the middle to Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back out comes San Antonio. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Reeves looking middle, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Reeves. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Reeves. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Back to throw. Reeves. Over the middle, it's complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Reeves. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Patterson's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a 1st down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Peterson on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. To throw is Peterson. To throw on 2nd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Operating from the gun, Peterson, and that is incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And the Texans will take over. Back out comes San Antonio.
One semi-factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in a cold weather environment, first round of the playoffs in January. Do you think that's a big deal?
Ordinarily, I say no. But in this situation, because you're used to that perfectly controlled environment, some coaches will want their teams exposed to it. And if you're coming from a warm weather place and, even getting outside of your dome doesn't really help you, a lot of times they'll go on the road a little bit earlier. Go to a cold weather place, go to a place where there's a little bit of weather and practice there that week before the game to try and simulate the conditions they expect come game day.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle? I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Reeves.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
They had points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Now a throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Looking to throw. Peterson. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. So the completion good for just 3. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. Peterson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McGee, and he'll take this one up to about the 23. The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Reeves looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Try and go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. On 1st down, it's McGee, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. McGee, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Reeves. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Reeves throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down. Reeves. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw. Reeves. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On 1st down, Reeves.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
Up the middle they go. It's McGee, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. punching it in from a yard away.
And the Texans have come back to make it a 2-point game.
And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And this is now a 1-point game. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills getting set to go.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A gain of 3, second down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Peterson off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Peterson.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Peterson. Forced out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McGee.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 Divisional Round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other Divisional Round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs matching up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. Reeves. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Drake Jackson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Back to throw. Peterson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Peterson now throwing on 1st down.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Peterson.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Peterson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
Back out comes San Antonio. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Reeves. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Reeves. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. On 1st and 10, Reeves. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Reeves. Throw left side, complete. That's Flowers. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's McGee. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. McGee. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Operating from the gun. Reeves. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within a point. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
2nd and 6. He's going to keep this again.
And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Peterson now to throw on 3rd down.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's Peterson on 1st and 10. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
2nd down and 3.
Operating from the gun, Peterson. And the ball is knocked out. Come on with it, man.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Peterson. He's got it to Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. To throw is Peterson. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll run on 1st down. Stapleton. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Peterson.
On the slant, he's got Davis. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now, I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Looking to throw. Peterson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Peterson. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans offense set to regain possession.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's McGee. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Back to throw. Reeves. He finds his man. Complete. It's Flowers. On 2nd down now, it's McGee. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Well, the crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Reeves, and he fires one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Reeves. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Johnson running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught by Davis.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So pass interference, the call there, always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Here's Peterson to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Peterson on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Peterson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Looking to throw. Peterson. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That might be it right there.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Reeves. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Throwing on first down. Reeves. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The offense on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Reeves got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
3 yards remain for second down.
Operating from the gun, Reeves.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. Back to throw. Reeves. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Texans here on third down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Looking to throw. Peterson steps away to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.